Hey guys, starting on an actual program this week has really, made a difference. I think the workouts are better, and I think I'm building strength. I'm kind of building towards something now, and that is to improve my technique, improve my the weight that I'm doing, like how much I'm doing, in order to in about 2 to 3 months actually try to test my max, and to hopefully increase those max lifts on the dumbbell, on the bench, squat, and deadlift. And I was just kind of thinking about what I was trying to do when I first started, and that was just kind of go as heavy as I could, or pretty much pretty heavy, and then add 5 or 10 pounds each workout. And that just was not gonna work. And there was just so much. I mean, there is a time to go heavy, of course, but at the beginning of a program, or when you're starting something, that's just not gonna work. And I just wanted to kind of run some numbers and show you guys. It's kind of cool to look at. So if I were like last week when I first started, my max squat that I kind of topped out at was 205, right? And it was, maybe I was doing like 135 for a warm-up once, going to 185, and then I would do like 205 once. Like overall, like across all that, maybe like 5 reps. Like I was really kind of low on the reps, but let's just even average like 205 for like 5 reps, right? So that's like 1,025. Now today, which is like a light day in my program, I'm doing 70% of 205, right? So that came out to like 145 or so. So if I do like but the workout calls for 3 sets of 8. So 145 times 24. So I did 24 total reps. I mean, look at that, 3480. Right, so we're doing like 3 times as much weight, and that's just like on one day. So if you look at that over the course of of a week of a program, 4 to 8 to 12 weeks, then you can really see how structuring it like this, and kind of structuring it in a way that lets you increase volume at first, build muscle, and then you kind of taper down the reps, but you add weight to kind of increase the weight also, because that's your ultimate goal. At least it is right now for me. So I just thought that was kind of cool to see. When I first got into got into like weightlifting more, like seeing all these videos, and guys doing all these different programs and different lifts and different things like that. It really surprised me how kind of technical and how like laid out and structured the whole thing is. And I think it's just kind of really cool to look at. Whether you want to look at it from like the numbers side, or like the numbers point of view, or if you want to look at it from like a technique point of view, and like how each lift, right, or like different cues, different techniques, how you can sharpen those up, different ways to get more out of your lift, to get to push an extra 5 or 10 pounds, and things like that. And so it can be really technical also. So I just thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna do some bench now. It's 3 sets of 8 also. I think it's 70% of my 1 rep max. So my 1 rep max for bench is 195, and I have so 70% of that is about 135, which I have on the bar.